Hello everyone, welcome back to another edition of NMB Takoyaki Parties, episode 101. And my name is Matt, and my favorite 101 Dalmatian is Lucky. Also joined by Jeff, who is your favorite 101 Dalmatian.
I don't remember any of the names.
Just say a name.
I just remember I didn't like the one that had one black spot over one eye.
I think his name is Spot.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Which is like... so Spot, just because. Also joined by Arda, who's your favorite 101 Dalmatian.
Me? Gongaga.
Yes. Gaga.
Gongaga.
Okay. Gongaga. Oh wow, okay, that's a deep cut. And also joined by Ryan. Ryan, who's your favorite 101 Dalmatian?
Kate Sith.
Okay. It's a cat, but okay.
It's also stuffed.
Also, that's what they actually call him in the rebirth now. He's called Kate Sith. It's not. I think the original name is supposed to be like Ketshi or whatever because it's like a Celtic word or whatever.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But they call him Kate Sith.
In the remake, did they ever say his name?
Yeah.
Did they call him?
I'm Kate Sith. I'm Kate Sith. Yeah, he speaks in a Scottish accent.
This is the rebirth. I was talking about the remake.
Well, he only had a cameo. Like he was just in a cutscene. You see him, but he doesn't.
Yeah, but spoilers. The guy who runs him is in the remake.
Yeah, they also spoiled that in the rebirth already.
Oh, they did. Okay.
Yeah, like right off the bat, it's kind of weird, but and then that's kind of a spoiler.
I don't know. I mean, I bitched about this before, but like the Midgar Zolom scene with Sephiroth should have been really badass. What? It's a game released in 1997.
I only played half of it.
So, perfect. You can play Rebirth. No, so like the Midgar Zolom stuff, right? Like I always thought that that was like a badass like intro to Sephiroth, but they already like ruined it in remake. So
his name is actually different in the rebirth.
Yeah.
Midgar Zolom. Yeah, it's like Midgar Sormer.
What?
Sormer.
Yeah.
What?
Because I think that's like the actual, because the original FF7 had like bad translations and stuff.
Yeah.
So I think it's actually because it's what he calls like the actual like whatever.
Oh man.
I
mean, it's so iconic nowadays. It's like Aerith. Like I still call her Aerith.
Yeah.
Anyways, that was your FF7 podcast. So.
Yep. If you want to see more Final Fantasy VII, you have to go watch Wakapon's YouTube channel.
We have to put a spoiler tag on this so we don't get taken down by Sony or something.
Or Square. Yeah.
Jesus Christ! If you don't know like plot points from F7 at this point, like you weren't gonna play it anyway.
Yeah.
Well, they've changed it in Rebirth. It's weird. Anyway. Yep. So anyway, Wakapon streaming FF7 Rebirth. that's not on the news, but we'll talk about that.
Nice segue.
Yep. And she's also doing Tifa cosplay while she plays it, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because she really likes Tifa. She just got to the part where they wear swimsuits and she was creeping on Tifa's like swimsuit.
Why do you call it Tifa?
It's been long. Because that's her name, Tifa.
Tifa, not Tifa.
It's short for Tiffany. No. Anyway, yeah. Maybe check that out on her YouTube channel if you wanna see that. Yeah. But yeah, this is the podcast. So yeah, we kind of were really desperate last month about like we have no like real news or big news to talk about. This month finally we have some stuff that came out just hot like a couple days ago.
Imagine if we did this recording without this news though.
Yeah.
We'd be doing.
Yeah, we are gonna talk more about Final Fantasy. Then.
Yeah.
Which NMB member is?
Well, we already have Cloud and Tifa settled because Kojima did the Cloud cosplay.
So now we just need like Ares and.
We need a Barrett.
Barrett and Yuffie.
They can all be Yuffie because they're Japanese. Anyway.
Is Vincent that?
Anyway, yeah. Yeah.
No, as in Rebirth. Oh, spoilers. No, okay, let's stop talking about it. Let's go. Move on.
Yeah, so anyway, we have some pretty big news to talk about this time. It's a 29th single, so they actually announced it back on New Year's Day, and then it was like 3 months of radio silence. Almost 4 months. But then, just a couple days ago, they had a special emergency live stream on YouTube.
So basically, they wait until spring officially start in Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's supposed to come out in spring. I'm like, okay. And there was like a weird like semi like leak or whatever like at the Knife Gin like Chica Idol Fest that they had like last weekend. Nishiyama accidentally said, "Oh, it's coming out this week," but she meant to say it's coming out this spring, and then actually the announcement came out this week though. So
no, I think that's a coincidence.
Yeah, it is a coincidence. Yeah, it was like, oh shit, we gotta cover now. Got to cover for Nishiyama. Hashtag Nishiyama leaks. But yeah, they did the live stream and kind of like they did like what the AKB style they did, where like they have like the Senbatsu members come out one by one and sit in chairs and stuff. So it's kind of a thing, I guess, instead of just being a blank video. But there's also a blank video if you just want to go see that on their Twitter account.
Yeah. So basically, after the announcement, some members clarified that it was, I think, jacket photoshoot location. So basically, it's some school
in Tokyo.
Some school, so they kind of did jacket photoshoot first for the single and announce it for the Senbatsu.
Yeah, so they're all wearing kind of like fake school uniforms. They're not matching. They're like normal clothes that kind of look like a dress shirt and a skirt or something.
Mm-hmm. But I wonder if it'll be like Koito Ai, where like the jacket, shoot, costumes have nothing to do with the actual song.
Well, mostly like that, probably right now, 48 group.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on if like Akimoto already wrote the lyrics or not.
I mean, they don't even have the song title yet.
Okay,
yeah.
So probably the uniforms have absolutely nothing to do with this.
So, because they announced this stream like really suddenly, so maybe
like an hour before. Yeah.
Maybe it was like, and then some members afterwards said like, oh, they already knew they were in Senbatsu, of course, but then they had no idea when it would be announced. So maybe today they were like, or on that day they were like, okay, we don't have the song yet, but we need to like shoot a jacket. So let's just make up a school theme because we found like a classroom we can rent. And let's do the stream.
It was probably
they couldn't just
Yoshimoto office, right?
Yeah, I was thinking it was the Yoshimoto office in Tokyo.
Yeah.
So we'll just get into it then. So yeah, they announced it's coming out on May 22nd. So technically in spring, yes. Isn't that like Shoka?
It's actually in spring.
Yeah.
Like astronomically.
Doesn't Shoka doesn't Shoka start around that time too?
Hatsunatsu, yeah.
Hatsunatsu, yeah.
Yeah, but
so it's like early summer. But yeah, technically, yeah, it's spring.
I guess if you want to be pedantic about it, so you should have released it in April if you want to be in spring.
It should have. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah, it's coming out May 22nd, and then, yeah, they announced the Senbatsu, so just here's Senbatsu. We're just going to go over it first, and then we will take it apart, discuss it after I just go through the list, okay?
Or Senbatsu.
So it's, it's, Wakapon, Anon, Zeon, Chihi, Kojirin, Sakatan, Ayapyon, Keito, Rei, Shinshin, Wakanyan, Yuina, Reipon, Mighty, Mikana, and Miu. So 16 members.
Yeah.
And I guess
that was alphabetical, by the way. You should mention that.
Yeah.
So Kojirin came first and announced all calling one by one by Gojuon. Yeah.
Yeah. And then it kind of went in alphabetical, but then it also like skipped a bit just because they wanted to like show like the lineup or whatever.
Yeah, they slightly shuffled it to make Sakatan and Keito sit in the middle of the first row on the stream.
Yeah.
Boo.
Yeah. Because they are the centers. Is a double center single.
Imagine going from Date Date to this one.
It's Date Date 2.
Well, they insist to create Yamamoto version 2.
Watch it when Date Date Koito Ai and then this. It's your double center chronology of the new generation.
I mean, people have forgotten about Koito Ai, but it's some bad songs. Bad centers, too.
one's quitter and one is still here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This whole,
I guess
double center thing is always. I always bitch about double centers.
It's a coward move,
it is
kind
a
of, but
massive
also.
coward move, yeah.
But also, I feel like because I think even before, I feel like whenever the next single is, I think it was going to be a double center anyway, because they've been pushing this whole narrative of Kaito and Sakatan being the new aces or whatever, since 2 years ago, right? So,
But
so it's finally coming.
Yeah.
It was a little late though.
But I'm also a little surprised they still did double center, because in B2 Kaito is solo center, and then we talked about how Sakatan has been they've kind of slowed down her push a little bit. And then clearly from sales and stuff, and then every time I see B2, the Kaito cheers are insanely loud, and then you can never hear Sakatan's cheers.
Insanely loud? Or...
Yeah.
Yeah, even the one I went to last week.
So it feels really I obviously as an 8th gen fan I would like Sakatan to be considered a center candidate alongside Kaito, but in reality I just don't see it, and it's still just another way she's being pushed, and then people are gonna complain about her again. So I'm a little surprised they still went with it.
Well, starting this year, Sakatan also show up more and more on television also.
Yeah, that's true. So she's still getting pushed in that area.
I mean, you're saying you don't get the Sakatan part. I don't get the Kaito part.
Really?
Jesus Christ. It's been...
Kaito's been being pushed since Ayako was here.
Yeah!
Yeah.
How are her sales?
They're middling.
It's pretty shit, right?
Not shit. No, Sakatan's are kind of shit. Kato's are, at least, she's hard carrying Sakatan at this point.
I mean, that's pretty sad in it of itself. But
right.
The fact that she's been pushed this hard for this long, oh my god. Has she missed a Senbatsu yet?
Yeah, she wasn't in Date.
Oh.
But that was her test or whatever.
We're gonna have more conversations about the test today. So that was
sure.
That's a warning to everyone.
I feel if they didn't do this double center, I feel Sakatan probably would have gotten the test this time, because her sales haven't been.
There's no
good.
fucking way they're gonna drop her
But
from
they won't.
Senbatsu. No chance.
Not after double center.
Yeah, well, especially now, yes.
Yeah. So basically, I've pigeonholed her into being here.
Yeah, but dropping from center is possible.
I mean, it's not possible. It's probably inevitable. Especially if you're gonna have after this is gonna be a grad single, right?
Well,
Nah. I don't know who we're talking
Yeah.
about. But, if it's she's gonna get a theater show.
No, she's gonna have a concert
At a Zep or something.
at Kojirin.
Uka.
WWE Hall. TT Hall.
Gorilla Hall.
Gorilla Hall. See, Jeff, you should watch Idol Shikkaku so we can make more fun of you.
He said he started watching the first half of it.
Did he?
Last weekend.
I caught up to episode 5.
Oh,
What episode 5 is?
there were not much Chi appearance
the
until episode
Is that
10, I think.
Is that the new song one?
That's before the date, I think.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. When is the big Chihi one?
Episode
This last
10 or 9.
It's
Okay,
last
let's
one.
Last
get
couple.
back on topic.
It's not the Idol Shikkaku minute yet, or Idol Shikkaku hour rather. That's what. We probably won't talk about much this episode anyway because it's still not
we're
done.
gonna
Yeah.
talk about it. Although there is something about this single I want to connect to Idol Shikkaku.
Yeah, we'll get to
but-
that. We'll talk about yeah. We're not talking about the drama proper though. Yeah.
But
So those are the centers. So I mean, I'm okay with this, as centers or whatever, because they've been pushing this whole narrative this whole time.
Yeah.
It's overdue. We should have gotten this last time, but we had to do Nagisa crap or whatever.
Yeah.
Because we had this whole momentum. Basically, it's like a whole like year and a half late of this whole like narrative. So it's finally
Jesus
coming.
Christ. They should at least do like 2 singles a year. Like this whole one single a year thing is so bullshit.
Well, they had 2 releases.
Yeah.
No one cares about the technicality of an album versus single.
Especially with the events they're doing, but we'll talk about that later. That would have been a good transition, but no.
Okay. Yeah. Anyways, move on.
Yeah. So talk about
Bad
I guess
center.
we were talking about the centers. Yeah. Talk about the members who came back.
Oh no, we should do the new ones first, right?
Newcomers.
Newcomers.
Okay, let's do the newcomers then. Okay.
Yeah.
So our newcomers are Sakurada Ayaka and then Haga Rei. So 2 newcomers.
Great choices, I feel. Ayapyeon deserves it. Yeah, I'd like her to get more work, I guess. So it's a good. I mean, I actually I didn't realize she was already 22. So she's getting close.
She's the Shin of 8th gen.
Yeah. She's getting close to the you have to do something with her. But this is better that they did push her into Senbatsu and did make her wait very long, like how they did Wada.
Yep.
So yeah, very good choice with Ayapyeon, and with Raepon. I like that they're not like pushing her very very hard. I mean they are of course, but not to absurd levels. So
The Soul Knife gen.
yeah. But she's not. It's not the unknown. I don't know. Like I felt that like the Sakatan push was way more obnoxious than whatever push Raepon is getting.
I mean, it's also like
Raepon is also the highest seller for the 9th gen.
yeah. I was gonna say it's quote unquote deserved based on her insane sales.
Yeah. Because what a fucking mistake it was last time. So.
Well, it's not the
Also last
mistake.
week. I don't know what happened last week. But...
No. Yeah.
Oh, I know what happened last week. Never mind, anyway.
No, it was, yeah. I had no idea what they were doing last time. So at least they have shown an ability to course correct at some level, except for Raepon. Good choice.
And then I guess probably not as important is the comeback members, the members who came back who dropped from Tsubasa came back. So Anon and Zeon are back.
I like these 2.
Zeon was from a very long time ago, right? Like since Namba.
Since Skitamushi.
So this is the first Senbatsu she's gotten that like management actually gave to her.
She deserved it also because literally, so she got dropped for Done.
Yeah.
And then her fans like sold out. She sold out like crazy for that one.
Yeah.
Didn't get into Nagisa Cycle. Sold out like crazy for Nagisa Cycle. And now they finally put her back in Senbatsu. So like I feel like this was like the time they had to do it, or else her fans are gonna get pissed. She'll get pissed, obviously. So yeah, they had to do this really. Yeah. You can't just keep on stringing along fans.
Yep. I mean, you can.
You can, yeah, but like they'll learn better. Like fool me once, fool me twice, right? And then
I mean,
they turned into Sadharu.
Yeah, well, Sadharu's always been Senbatsu. I don't know what her problem was.
She just had a problem with her position in Senbatsu.
Yeah, she wanted to be center or something.
It's up or out.
Yeah, I mean, Zeon's overdue. Obviously, there was speculation about like maybe it was like behavioral related or anything. We don't know anything, so
yeah, the timing was kind of weird because it's after Mo-chan basically leave NMB.
Yeah, but we don't know.
Actually, now, yeah. Zeon and Mew both back in here, so it's that half of the gang.
Yeah. Did Mew
the better half
got dropped? No, right? She was in that.
No, she wasn't. This is her second in a row now.
I see. Yeah.
She had like basically she got dropped. Have been very disappointing because she had insane sales. So like,
insane like, would be like
dude,
actual sold out.
Dude, she was sold out. They added so many more new slots for her because she was like 6 slots originally, and they gave her 7 slots for like everything after that.
But
it was very popular. Basically, very popular.
Anon, no.
Anon sold the same as Zeon.
I know Momentum was also hyped this year after her starting in Idol Shikkaku. And also her sales also quite high.
Thanks, Walk Up Home.
Yes.
Nepotism.
I mean, I don't know. Like, there's an argument to be made that like Anon shouldn't have come back. But you know, there was the Idol Shikkaku tie-in, so I guess there's no choice.
Yeah, just like what I said last month, that if Anon didn't make it for this single, then she won't ever make it again for next single.
Yeah, I agree. But I mean, her fans responded. She responded to being dropped. Like, you can tell she has a change in attitude, and like she like slimmed down. I don't know.
She's even doing fake gravure.
I mean, that's
Ryan's like, wait, where? Tell me.
no. I mean, it's a visual industry. Like you can't go all like, oh, it doesn't matter if you're 500 pounds or something.
She's not 500 pounds.
No, I'm saying at some level it matters, right? So
she's not even
50 pounds. Not even 50 pounds.
No, I'm pretty sure she's very thin. I'm just saying that like visually, like she didn't need to.
Not everyone is naturally like Ayapyeon.
Skeleton.
Yeah, actually, Ayapyeon's kind of like scary to look at sometimes.
And also, it's not kind of visual industry when there is Mighty in here.
Well, yeah. We'll talk about that later, but yeah.
Yeah, it's mostly for Anon. Yeah, it was basically the sales from the last single, and then the Idol Shikkaku I think definitely was a factor. Like if she only had Idol Shikkaku but didn't have the sales, I don't think she would have gone into this.
I mean, I think the other way around as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then again, I don't know. Management loves her, loves Anon. So I don't know. They fucking hated Apon.
I mean, Anon has always, I don't know, a lot of people, like, there's so many people who aren't fans of Anon, but then, like, are worried about her and want her to do well. Like, people are, when I talk to people and they're, like, happy to see Anon, like feeling more confident in herself thanks to being in the drama, and then now getting rewarded, getting back in Senbatsu.
I mean, I don't disagree in a sense, but so I haven't seen Anon recently, other than the drama. So I thought she did a really good job in the drama. It's quite believable, her acting. But when leading up to her getting dropped from Senbatsu, her attitude was quite shit. So when I was paying attention more, I always thought like she didn't really deserve her slot. So good for her if she's done better now.
Yeah.
Also, I wonder if she's gonna be like Yo-Yo Senbatsu or whatever. She's gonna be dropped after this. I guess for sales.
I think so. They don't really do that a lot. There's like 1 or 2 members that they've done that. Which, we will talk about one of them later. But yeah.
Well, maybe 2 of them.
Does Chihi count? I don't think so. How many times did she?
Oh, no, I wasn't talking about her.
No, I know. I'm trying to think like who got jerked around a lot. Chihi did get jerked around a lot, but I don't know if she got dropped twice.
No.
Okay, then she wasn't yo-yo. So yeah, good for Anon. But I hope the new attitude sticks.
Okay. So then talk about the dropped members. So those who got dropped from the previous single were Yumin, Karen, and Wakatan. I think Wakatan, Yumin aren't too surprising. Karen also not too surprised, but I feel sadder for her, but I can understand why she was dropped. I had a feeling she was going to get dropped.
Really?
Just because, her sales were middling as well.
And she didn't have Idol Shikkaku.
Yep. But she had Dazzlin'.
Yeah, I mean...
That was her own work, right?
I mean, let's talk about the Seitan Sai.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I went to that Seitan Saiso birthday show last week, and it was just kind of very sad. Like, because usually, like, you go to these, like, you have a lot of decorations, like, all over the walls on the stairwell going down to the theater.
Yeah.
There was nothing there. Only on, like, the main wall, there's, like, a big banner, and it's like, Karanhara birthday in, like, the Buffaloes font.
Yeah.
So I mean, still that far.
The flower stand was also like a fucking baseball or something.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god.
With, like, two little, like, plastic, like, Daiso bats attached to it.
And then the table was sad. Did they have albums?
No.
No albums?
No albums, no.
Really?
They had the little uniform thing.
Yeah.
That was it. And then, yeah, it was the little, like, baseball standy things.
Wait, then how did they give her message cards?
Oh, okay, yeah. It wasn't on the table.
Oh, okay. They didn't decorate it.
Yeah.
So
Wait, what?
yeah, so
They didn't decorate it? What, did they give her like an actual like photo album or something?
ISO 100 yen album.
Yeah. Anyways,
Okay,
the point
so-
here is that... Yeah, go ahead, Jeff.
Yeah, so Ryan and I have like been on these birthday committees that design and plan all the Seitan-side decorations. So we kind of know what goes into it. It costs a lot of money to do these things. And organization. So like it's a sign of how motivated your fans are. Like if you can't get enough motivated people to like join the birthday committee and like shell out for decorations, it's kind of a sign something is wrong with your fan community. And
Yeah.
so like to add on to this, like I've always heard that Karen has had really weird stuff going on among her fans. Like if we've kind of talked about it before. Like after the non-battle 2, like there's some like a split in her community or something. Like people blaming each other for how she missed Senbatsu, and then like she always
Commented on it, right?
yeah, she often finds she's always searching her name, right? So she stumbles upon like her fans fighting among each other or like I don't know, saying bad things.
Yeah.
So I've heard in general that like it's gotten to the point where her fans are really holding her back.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this could be another example.
Yeah,
And
I mean
you know,
the designs, the Seitan sign not having money spent on it is like a very 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 big red flag for me. It just means that like your fans are not. It's either they don't exist or they're not motivated, right? Which is the same thing.
It's few, and maybe also, well, I think it depends on where things. So I guess, like, her committee, like, I saw, like, there's, like, 8 of them or so at the show.
Oh my god!
8?
Wait.
Wow.
I mean, what I counted, like, I mean, the people who showed up, because, I mean, it was on a Monday.
yeah.
I think some of them couldn't come.
Yeah.
No man, like if you're like an actual fan, you will show up no matter what, even if it was.
I saw, like,
Birth of
a
your
couple
child
people,
or
like, on
something.
Twitter. A few people I know on Twitter were carrying, like, I'm pretty sure the committee people. Like, I couldn't go.
Yeah.
I'd work or something, you know. Yeah, again, there's like only 8 people or so there. Like 6, dudes and then 1 girl. 7 dudes, 1 girl. No, I think there's probably some other girl fans. I mean, she also has a lot of girl fans, but they probably, like, girls don't want to be in the community, right, usually.
That's also another thing.
And then also, not to be, like, super, like, dipshit sexist or whatever, but also, girls don't like to spend money.
I mean, no, it's true. Yeah.
So, I think she has fans, just, like, not, like, again, it's just, like, not, like, the ones that, like, want to be involved in the community or anything. Like, they're just, like, they like the member, and, like, they do their own thing. I'm kind of like that. But, I mean, I don't mind, like, engaging with the other fans and stuff, but, like...
Yeah, it's what we talk about with, like, like, hardcore and mainstream fans. Like, and then, like, translating, for example, like, Nagisa's TV popularity to, like...
to her actual, like, fans that go to the events and stuff.
Yeah, or, like, Mikana, all her Instagram likes, translating that into fans or something.
Or Gravy fans. Right?
Yeah, because like the things we can see in numbers are like their social media and then like the sales for events. So like sales, we like historically NMB has put a lot of value on sales, and then Karen didn't do well in that. So that's one reason we think she's dropped.
Because we know, like, clearly they have the ability to like sell her. Because, like, yeah, when she got dropped in non-battle, her fans like showed up to like sell her out for the next release. So yeah, definitely. I think since then, and her sales have gotten slightly worse. Like, should eventually sell out, but not like quickly.
Yeah.
But then, like last couple releases, yeah, she didn't quite completely sell out.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I actually think this is the end for her. The
beginning of the end.
No, not the beginning of the end. It's literally the end. I don't think they don't like yo-yoing people. As I said, like I can only think of like one other example, which was Renachi. And even then, like she came back for one single and then got dropped again forever.
And then she graduated.
I mean,
yeah. So
I mean, it did to Yumin.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Well, I mean, yeah, this is Yumin's second drop, but they have.
Yeah, but Must Be Now doesn't count, right?
Oh, yeah. Actually, yeah. If you count that, then third.
Yeah, but I don't know. I see Yumin in a different way.
Yeah, they give her a lot of other stuff, like the Shihan stuff, and then producing 9th gen. Karen gets random work here and there. So, like in her speech in the Seitansai, she said, she wants to do more of that, but I don't know. She's the same age as Reiko, and we thought Reiko had a bunch of like work and stuff that she was happy with, but she graduated.
Well, Reiko's work was more like for the group, whereas Karen's is more individual, like it's more outside stuff, right?
Yeah.
Though I think Karen does do some group work, like usually whenever she is involved with something, she like promotes the hell out of it on social media.
Yeah. That's the good
but
thing
also, I
about
think it kind of falls on on deaf ears though, because I don't think it actually brings that much.
Yeah, it doesn't.
More attention, really.
And NMB also has like a new try hard girl, so they don't even need Karen.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I've talked about this a couple of times already with Karen. Like I like her just because of the whole try hard thing. I always feel bad for her. But I do think it is the end of the road. I cannot imagine a scenario where she comes back because there's like other girls that should be Senbatsu or are knocking on the door of Senbatsu anyways. So I don't know why they would go back to her because the management hasn't really shown that they like her. If she was like Anon or something, right? Like, oh yeah, she's gonna get back.
They made her captain.
So what? Like Aruna's the only
for a year and a half.
Yeah. I don't know. What's the Karen fan perspective?
Like definitely she should be on here instead of some other people that are on this list.
Well, I
think she's actually. I think her sales were actually better than the centers, both the centers, I believe.
No, just Sakatan.
Just Sakatan. Okay, yeah.
But also better than Mighty's by one.
Yeah.
I mean that is like could be 500 tickets for all you know, right?
I mean it was quite surprising that Karen was used to be the top 6 gen, but then now she was below Yuina and
she was never top 6 gen. She got into Senbatsu early with Date, right?
Yeah.
But she was with Shinshin
and Suchan and Sadharu.
Okay. Yeah, so she was never considered like top of 6 gen. I think because it became Suchan right after the whole gravy thing. Then when Suchan left, it became Sadharu.
Shinshin Sadharu.
Yeah, Karen's always been like, bottom tier.
Yuina's crawled her way up. Which is also why like Yuina is still here as well. Like she has good sales.
Yeah, I mean I don't know.
Basically, it's because she's similar to like Karen, where like has outside work, but has good sales. Whereas Karen had outside work, but not as good sales.
I don't know. I think Yuina. Clearly I'm not really a fan of her Yuina, but I think with her like the whole like food thing like kind of. So I have no idea how many likes does she get, but like I think she does well, I guess. Because I see her on Instagram quite a bit.
Yeah, and she gets tons of like #PR offers from random restaurants.
Yeah.
And like some regular article on like Kansai Walker. And like
Osaka
I think the
Bob.
main yes,
She's good. She's personal friends with Osaka Bob.
and they write articles in English, so that
Yeah.
meshes with Osaka Karasekai. But I mean, I think Karen has. So Yuina has like her very unique thing with the food, and the Karen is trying so many things, but at the same time, other members also do those and arguably better.
Yeah, they're all very saturated. Like her interests are very saturated, like fashion and cosmetics and baseball. Like are all like
And soccer.
or she's trying to be like the sports fashion person, which is like not.
She tries rugby,
That
but
day.
That's just because NMB lost that whole
and
deal.
then Red Hurricanes got demoted to D3.
What was the other? Oh yeah. She was doing fashion, but like, there's a bunch of other girls who do fashion. And then, well, I guess like the Buffaloes thing is unique to her.
Well,
Pikaru.
there's also Pikaru, but Pikaru, you don't want to talk about Pikaru. But even Suchan got to do Buffalo's like opening pitch.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, the unfortunate reality is that like Osaka is like a Hanshin town, right? Like it's like the Cubs or the White Sox, right? It doesn't matter how good the White Sox are, people only care about the Cubs.
Mm-hmm.
So
We should get our Chicagoan representative to talk about this.
oh yeah,
in more
yeah.
detail.
That's why I mentioned Cubs and White Sox, not Yankees and Mets.
I went to the Hanshin Oryx game at Kyocera Dome today, and it was like 80% Hanshin fans.
See,
Technically, it's a Hanshin
Oryx
home game, but yeah.
Did you see Karen and Chihi there?
So actually, I really from their post that my seat was kind of close. I could have seen them if I looked really closely, but I didn't notice.
Yeah, no, don't do that shit. But yeah, wait, going back to Karen, yeah, I mean, she doesn't really have anything special. Like, speaking of the other tryhard girl, right? Like Yoshimin, for example. At least Yoshimin has the piano thing or something.
Miyochi plays Electone.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like classical piano and like some weird electric piano thing shouldn't be compared.
I mean, Karen's like gimmick thing is the social media posts and stuff. That's basically it, which is like
She doesn't really do it a lot anymore, right? Or does she?
she does when she's involved. I mean, she probably won't be doing as much after like probably next week when all of her outside work finishes, like the blood drive and the soccer thing. Yeah.
Anyways, I feel bad for her, but yeah, I think like okay, survey for everyone here. Then, do you think she's getting back next single?
No.
I mean, it depends if she
know.
sells.
I don't even know how long she will be in NNB.
Oh yeah, see, I agree with Arun.
After she being dropped from Senbatsu.
Yeah, she might decide it's the end.
I think it depends on the sales. Like, yeah, I think if she sells out, then she'll have a chance to come back.
Yeah, but then you get the other girls who are like knocking on the door, and I don't know. Obviously, knock on wood, but I don't really see any very big. So in the 16 members here, for example, right? I don't see any candidates for graduation.
I do.
Who, Chihi?
I see. Yeah, I feel because especially when we'll talk about the
I do. Someone like
I feel like she's next.
Why is she getting married to some Hanshin player or something? She missed the Otani boat.
She's gonna be Matt Merton's like second wife or third wife or whatever.
I think he's like really, really religious. I think that's gonna happen.
Well, don't. Well, he's not Mormon. That's right.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
also Shinshin and Miu are also candidate for the next graduation.
I feel like if Miu didn't get into this one, she might have graduated. But yeah, I feel she's safe-ish.
I think
Also, like-
Shinshin's gonna stay. I don't know. I don't think she has anything better.
Well, I mean, her modeling stuff is already over, right?
Yeah, she's back to the.
She's no longer a model, so yeah, maybe she can decide to quit some times in the future.
But yeah, I think there's very few slots that will open. I mean, you can get rid of Mighty, of course, but
Get rid of Mighty, get rid of Anon.
yeah, Mighty, Anon, Yuina, I guess.
No,
it depends on like how they treat Zeon, because they don't really love her, so it could be like, you know, a reverse test for her.
This could also be like a weird like experiment or whatever with
Yeah.
they could bring in Ayapyon and then to drop her and then bring in Mako next time or whatever.
Yeah,
I think that's I guess the whole other elephant in the room. I guess we'll
same rule also apply for Raipon. They can also change it to other 9gen.
Yeah, like Yucatan or something.
Yeah.
Right?
I have a feeling like Raypon's gonna stay for a long time. Like, yeah.
As long as she sells, and I don't think there is any sign the sales will stop.
Well, it can happen. I mean, Sakatan also sold strongly at the beginning, but then her sales
Not particularly. No, she never sold well.
Even when she was getting the mega push, right? Like I think like Ayapyon and Mako were selling better than her.
Yeah. Yeah, Mighty is the only one like she had really good sales at the beginning, and then after that it just dropped.
Yeah.
But management took that cue. Oh, she's very popular because she sold really well once. Yeah. And they took that as a cue to bring her in.
No, she's related.
But then her sales have been crap.
To somebody in Yoshimoto. That's the only explanation.
And yeah, we don't really talk about Yumi and getting dropped because we kind of expected that. Yeah, and also doesn't really need to. Yeah. And Wakatan also was kind of expected.
Well, for Wakatan, this is the test for her, so yeah, it's better to take it for now.
I don't think it's.
Well, I mean, the definition of test is being dropped from Senbatsu once, right? After being in Senbatsu, right? Not never in Senbatsu, but then
this is like a pop quiz.
Yeah.
Like, I think Karen has a better chance of coming back than Wakatan.
Who?
Well,
I think Karen has a better chance of coming back.
No.
Oh, I agree.
Now we got Rara defending.
No, okay. No, wait. I think Wakatan has a better chance because she could stay in the group for like 15 years and then, you know, get like the Yumin treatment.
I mean, she just turned 20 as well, so
she loves NMB.
Yeah, she's gonna do a Yumin and then stay until the bitter end and then get into Senbatsu on her way out. So in that case, maybe she has a better chance. But no, I mean, joking aside, like I had no idea why she got in the first place. So this is a correction in my eyes.
Yeah.
I'm always wrong anyway, so whatever.
Well, at least she experienced Senbatsu once, then never at all.
I bet you it was like they thought they were getting her sister.
Not really. I mean,
Wakatan
was the most stable and experienced compared to others.
They had to pick a 9th gen.
Why did they get?
But not the gory push. They didn't want to repeat Sakatan as we discussed before.
Yeah, as I said, like I think Raipon has been handled so much better than Sakatan, and she sells way more. So, but personally, I think Sakatan looks better. But that's my personal preference.
I mean, I could see it. Yes.
Right. I don't know. I Raipon is very difficult.
I don't like Yaiba. So
I actually like Yaiba. I like Yaiba, but I don't know.
That's why you got problems.
Only one, not two.
Yeah, I mean she looks like a vampire.
It's fucking fangs, right?
Yeah, I used to really like Kawaii Rina.
I never liked her either for that reason.
Well, she got her teeth fixed though.
I just don't know. Only time I see her is at Lawson, like on the posters or whatever.
Anyways, putting that aside, I was just saying, like, I get the appeal of Raipon. I just don't think it's because I don't think it's a mainstream appeal. It's like a Chica Idol. It's a Chica Idol
gimmick.
appeal.
Yeah. Like, so one thing I noticed, I don't go to 9th gen shows, but what people always talk about is
obviously,
like she actually has a lot of young male fans, which is pretty rare in NMB nowadays. It's like almost all Oji-san or young girls. It's like, yeah, so Raypon could have pulled in like some Chica Idol fan type people.
Yeah, I can see it. She does have the, like, the Keita types. wants to
Gachikoi.
score with Chica Idols, yeah.
Gachikoi.
But she's not really the Mimika type.
Yeah, she's not. She's more Akari.
Yeah.
But
Bizarro Akari.
anyways, I don't know how it got to Raypon. Oh yeah, Wakatan. Yeah. I mean, I think if they're gonna get ninth gen, it's gonna be the other Aobara next.
So, Makochi?
Yeah, so...
I mean,
so that's like the one, like, kind of... She wasn't dropped, yeah. She's like the one, like, snub, I guess, right? Because basically this is, like, almost the same as the visual Senbatsu.
Fuck the visual Senbatsu.
Except for that.
What the
Yeah, fuck, I agree. Now you agree with me.
Why we need to hype up for visual Senbatsu. There's no need to hype for visual Senbatsu at earlier this year.
Yeah, exactly. If they weren't gonna do it, why bother?
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying as well.
It's absurd. Like, they can't. Why did they even need to do the?
It's 1 step forward, 2 steps back.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Jeff,
The
welcome back.
NMB way. It's basically the same as the visual Senbatsu, with the exception of the added members. But then the one member who is in the visual Senbatsu but is not in this is Mako.
Yeah, that's unfair. Like,
yeah, I think it's because Zion or Anon replacing Mako happened.
No, it's Mighty.
I think it's because Mighty, and also I think with
No.
yeah.
So this is my argument about, like, you can't attack Mighty because she's not on the border. Clearly, Zion and Anon are more on the border. Mighty is a lock in Senbatsu's management's eyes.
Yeah.
No, she was.
I think it's more like Tetra happened and then Tetra happened and then Anon had to replace Mako for this Senbatsu lineup. That most likely the reasoning.
I don't. Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. Like, Mako shouldn't be border. She should be, like, squarely in the middle of Senbatsu. Like, there's no excuse. It's stupid. Like, she sells really well. She works very hard. And she, yeah,
Yeah, but everyone also work very hard also.
No, that's my point. It's like some of these girls are, like, lazy.
Okay, who?
I'm not gonna say that.
Then you can't use this argument. Anyway, but I mean, okay, like to me, the obvious argument against Makochi is she's younger and she has way more time. But yeah, I agree. The weird signal with the visual Senbatsu thingy and then not putting her here is really weird and, like, damaging to her and her fans. But she'll survive this.
Well, I mean, even until now, Mako still hasn't posted anything.
Yeah.
After the announcement.
Yeah, congratulations, management.
I mean, they obviously knew they knew this already before the actual announcement.
Yeah, and
so
she hasn't posted.
She hid it until then.
I don't get it. I think there's no reason not to put Mako in this. Like, she has everything that you would want from from a Senbatsu member. It's like, I would drop like half of these girls, like, if it was a comparison to Mako. Like, management just doesn't understand.
So I saw it was like Iopyon and Mako, like they were like kind of neck and neck with like the sales last time around. Like they're both good, but Iopyon definitely I think had like the edge over Mako.
Yes.
So I think they kind of like did they had like okay one or the other in this case.
And age.
And age, yeah, it's also a factor. So yeah, I felt like it's probably a coin flip or whatever factor or whatever. And I feel like it could be an experiment. They'll try Iopyon on this one, and maybe they'll drop her and then put Mako in her place. Or again, someone else leaves.
No,
and then
fucking
they can
drop
put her in there.
Anon then.
Yeah, now we're talking.
No.
The drama will be long over. Everyone will have forgotten about the drama by then. Drop all the Tetra members.
including Wakapon.
Yeah. She got Ursa into this mess.
I blame. Yeah.
I mean,
no, they're gonna do a remake, like a Full Metal Alchemist style thing, where they remake the drama, but actually closer to what the book is like. Instead of all this filler stuff.
Idol Shikkaku Brotherhood.
Sisterhood, please. Unless Brotherhood is just Keita and Niggy. But.
I would watch that. But I mean, I think it kind of like how we talked about Karen. All her lanes are blocked by other members. Like Sakatan being super pushed, and then Ayapyeon being very very similar to Makochi. I think that blocked her chance here. Like, I feel like with 8th gen, like, Sakatan was ultra pushed and everyone was, like, behind. Like, we've talked about for a long time how Ayapyeon and Makochi would have normally been, like, Senbatsu candidates much earlier, but then, I don't know, management hates 8th gen besides Sakatan.
And also they do all these, like, dumb, like, graduation singles and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, no. There's no. Yeah, I can't really see an actual reason. Like, I don't know. If you want her to graduate, I guess, then congratulations.
She's not gonna graduate.
Yeah, it's not gonna...
How do you know?
Because she's not gonna give up this easily.
No, that's my point. Like, you don't know. Like, you have to protect the motivation of these girls. And these management doesn't know shit. Like, they want to put like Mighty in over someone who could actually make them money in the future.
Mighty make the money from
What?
some deals.
Some deal.
Yeah, from some deals maybe with TV or other stuff.
Yeah, even Mighty's like getting dragged. Like, she's like not appearing on TV as much. Like, the next Shibuya Nagisa or whatever.
I told you
hasn't
that
been
was a
on
fucking
as much TV.
that was a lie. There's no way that she doesn't have like a tenth of like Nagisa's like presence. The only thing she has, like, I will give Jeff this, right? Like, she's good at MCs, but then anyone can be good at MCs.
She's the best MC giver in Team N.
No, Kojirin's in Team N.
Well, Koji's never there.
Well, no, you said she was the best MC in Team N.
Yeah, people who are actually there.
Of people who are actually there, doesn't
You
matter.
gotta look at it.
Yeah,
But yeah, this is Senbatsu. I'll say, like, justice for Makochi.
Yeah.
I'll say in general, yeah, I think this Senbatsu is good. I think I like the Nagisa Cycle one better, but I think it's still, this is good as well.
Well, I like the Nagisa Psycho one better because Nagisa was in it.
Well, you can undo her graduation and then we can talk.
It's like weird because we had like 3 Senbatsu spots open up, right? Because of like all the graduations, right? Say Nagisa leave, Sadharu leave. Reiko, I wouldn't say was like a locked Senbatsu spot, but even then, so yeah.
Well, yeah, this single is gonna be heavy task for current double center because they will obviously be compared to other double center of NMB.
I mean, yeah, it's not going to be better than the Date one, so.
Yeah, that's why it's kind of heavy task for them.
It'll be better than Koidai.
Well, yeah, anything can be better than Koidai.
Okay. Yeah, so anyway, that's the Senbatsu. So yeah, so like usually at releasing, 3 regular types, type A, B, C. And then there'll be the theater version, which is the one that comes with like the handshake tickets and like the Hanashikai tickets. And then they're also doing a special, another theater edition, but called the Tetra version, which will come with a special event ticket, presumably for the Tetra members. So the 4 Tetra members plus Wakapon. I don't think they actually said anything
Yeah, so
about that.
so the cover will be Tetra member plus Wakapon. Only the cover,
Okay.
yeah.
So I imagine like the songs will go on there too, or would it be the same as the regular
No, it will
theater
be the same.
edition?
No, they haven't announced the detail of its type.
Maybe they add.
Okay.
Maybe they will add the station.
They will add Session Tetrapod maybe.
One of them, yeah, probably. Yeah, they should have done a double A side. That's what I was gonna say.
And make Mighty the center.
Oh yeah,
So-
yeah,
so-
yeah.
Get your
well,
monkey
so-
paw wish.
if NMB management was choosing, yeah. That's
So
what
is
they
this
would do.
is this your this is how you pretend Mikana is center of NMB or something, and try to
I don't
sell
need to
that to the
pretend.
public?
Oh yeah, they should do that. Yes. Remember when 365 got very very popular? It was in the AKB,
Takamina's grad single.
AKB. So they had like signs and stuff on the CD, basically saying, "This is the CD that has 365 on it."
Yeah.
So they should have the Tetra version should have been like a Type D or something, and that's the one that they should be putting on store shelves.
It's just a picture of Mimika's face.
Yes. She can wear the Tetra outfit.
So and then we can also pretend it's an NMB song, just like we pretend 365 is an NMB song.
365 is an NMB song.
Yeah, this is an NMB
They
song.
even sang it in Kohaku. Like the AKB version is a cover.
So Seishin Tetrapod for Kohaku 2024.
But it's only Tetra. Not NMB.
And also Waka Poem's there for some reason.
she
No,
gets hired
it-
as an AD for one
It's
day.
only Tetra without Mimika because Mimika already quit from Tetra, right?
Spoilers.
As they said in the drama, like the only reason anyone cares about Tetra is because of Mimika.
Yep. Anyway, yeah, so those are going out. Yeah, but yeah, it sounds like only the Tetra version is coming with the special ticket or whatever.
No, you're reading it wrong. It's so there's two types of theater editions. One is the normal theater edition. The other is the Tetra version.
Yes,
And then
that's what I
the
meant.
CD and the event ticket comes with both of them.
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, the 500 copies of the theater edition I buy will also be Tetra. Come with Tetra tickets.
No, it's not Tetra ticket. This is the
It's a
Hanashikai
handshake
ticket.
It's a ticket, eh.
It's the Hanashikai ticket.
Well, let's wait for the announcement.
No, it's on the page.
Yeah, I know, but it says event ticket, but who knows? Maybe they'll pull something and say like, "Oh, the Tetra version is only for like some Tetra event."
Yeah,
it's
that's
quite
what I was
possible,
thinking.
yeah.
That was what I was saying.
Okay, so read lower, like two lines above Universal Music Store. It's the exact same wording they use. Event Sanka Ken Ritsuki.
Yeah, well, let's just see. Anyway,
I was just saying because I think normally the theater edition doesn't actually
we've
say
never
that.
had
though.
two separate theater editions, I think. So
Yeah, we've never had it, but I'm pretty sure it's the same thing that they would write.
I mean, wouldn't you like if there's something where Mikana is 1 out of 4 members instead of 1 out of 50 something?
Unless they're actually releasing a single, but they're not. So
I think what they'll do is they'll make this be like a separate application on the page, like what they did like with the 2-shot thing they did, the Senbatsu 2-shot they did at the Namba one they did for Nagisa Cycle. It might do like that. It'll be its own separate like application page, its own separate thing.
Yeah,
So it's like Tetra
yeah.
events.
I think there is possibility that Tetra will have their own event because Wakapon and Raid still has makeup handshake to do
Ah,
for
yeah.
Nagisa Saiko.
Pikarin too. For the 2 shots. Okay. Yeah, so there's all that, and then they're doing the real in-person events again. So they're doing a handshake event at ATC Hall on June 8th, and then June 9th they're doing the 2-shot and kata tatakai. Yeah, the shoulder chop back massage thing.
Oh, yeah,
event. The same thing they did for Nagisa Cycle.
oh shit, Shamekai
That's on
again.
June 9th. Yeah.
Yeah, but I wonder if there is still any border this time or not. I don't know.
It probably still will.
Yeah.
Are they gonna ask for like 2 tickets?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be the same
You
as
need to
Nagisa
bu-
Cycle.
you need
You
to
buy
buy
two.
two
You buy
CD.
2 CDs.
I wish they would increase the number of like real events.
Yeah, there's people complaining Like other like SKE has like more like 6 or 7 real events, something like that.
Yeah.
But I think it's Senbatsu only.
No, for
or
the
just
NSEC
online?
it's all member, but for Hanashikai it's only SK Senbatsu only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
get it. Like, obviously the Hanashika is cheaper for them to hold, but it doesn't sell as well. So,
I mean, it's
Yeah, that's why they
Depends on the
just spread
members.
it into until September now, rather than every week.
yeah.
So that's the one good thing about the online. Actually,
Yeah.
even though they reduced the number of dates, instead of 7, there's only 6, but it's spread out. So maybe it will sell slightly better.
yeah, but they should
Oh,
have
yeah, and also
added
there's
more-
a Yokohama
more real
handshake
events.
event as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
thank God!
Everything's
Thank
just
God
spread
it's
out.
not Makuhari.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll see. But yeah, doing real events. Yeah, doing online events. Yeah. So basically, June, and August are the real events, and then from June to September, there's like at least one weekend per month. Well, actually, it's only like one day in literally the last day of of August. But yeah. But yeah, I think as Jeff was alluding to, I think it's glad that they have not like crammed all of them into like 1 month or 2 months. So it gets these online ones will probably sell better because there's more time, and also people like want to see the members later as well. But I guess the only slightly drawback with it is if the event's going until March or going until September.
That means no new single.
Nothing.
Well, that's the
it
thing.
was
It'll be a late release.
We're only gonna have 2 releases per year anyway. So even if they just crammed all the events into 1 or 2 months, you would just have a even longer break with no events.
Yeah. They could have added like another Tokyo one, like one more Osaka one and one more Tokyo.
The Tokyo ones are still so dead.
Yeah.
Okay, then just do Senbatsu. Oh wait, no, Senbatsu doesn't sell shit.
They might announce that later too.
Yeah,
like they'll do
for
like the
Nagisa Psycho.
Namashiki or whatever.
They did the extra last minute like Namba Shiki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they might do that like in July or something, or else like schedule's like weird because maybe they'll be doing like concerts or tours or whatever.
Yeah, so I think for sure there's no spring concert this year. Last year was crazy. Like they had the spring concert because all the restrictions were relaxed and they started allowing cheering again. Then the summer concerts with like Uka Grad. Then anniversary, and then like another set of
winter,
concerts for Christmas and Nagisa Grad.
Yeah.
Also that tour too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the tour. Yeah, tour was during anniversary time.
Yeah. And because they're doing the whole like from Osaka to the world or whatever, like you think they might do like an international tour or something.
Asia
tour
only Taiwan
Asia
and
tour.
China.
Yeah. Like Sayaka.
That's the Sayaka one, right?
It'd be funny if it's like Asia tour, but it's only Taiwan and Hong Kong, just to fuck with China. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So that's cool. Look forward to that, I guess. And yeah, you can. The tickets will start going on sale on April 4th. You'll get ready for that. So GM Tech is getting ready. Gotta get that Excel file going. Okay. So that was a lot about the single. Alright, so that was a lot of talk about the new single and Senbatsu and all our complaints and stuff. So now we're gonna take a break and come back and talk about some more smaller news. And we are back. Alright, so we have basically until like 2 days ago, 3 days ago, this is all the news we had to talk about, which is not much. So besides the single now that saved the show, we can talk about all this. So first thing we have is Furukawa Yukino, Knife Gin member. She has gone on hiatus. I think she said I'm not sure she said exactly, but it's definitely been like health issues because she's been a bit sickly, even since she first started in the group.
Yeah, I think she hasn't done very many appearances, I think.
Yeah, she almost missed all the live
All the
event.
concerts, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
she always gets sick.
Yeah. Like she even missed like that Knife Gin first show or whatever. They did, and then even I think the 1 year anniversary Knife Gen show as well. So sad for her. I did go to her birthday Kansai just because my trip happened to fall on that. But yeah, she's been very sickly.
Yeah.
So hoping she gets better. I think actually, I remember from her Seitan-sai speech or whatever, because she's from Niigata, so she hoped that she could do some work with Niigata or whatever for NMB and stuff.
Right after
promote Niigata, promote NMB.
Right after she went on that Niigata TV show
right.
too.
Arda, you're our resident Knife Gen
What?
apologist, fan. What do you feel?
Well, yeah, it's kind of hard because she also from Niigata, so I don't know if she travels back and forth to Niigata, Osaka, or no. So yeah. Well,
there's a lot of out of Kansai members from Knife Gen, right? You have Niigata, you have Toyama, you have Chiba, you have Shiga.
Shiga's Kansai.
What's the one Koyonin's from? Mie.
Yeah.
Mia is
Mia is kinky, but not Kansai.
It can be considered
on the
part
cusp.
It can be considered part of Tokai.
The hinterlands of Kansai.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so be a lot of out of town, so hopefully she gets better soon. Next though, Teppen Radio is we don't like to talk about rival podcasts on this show. But, so Teppen Radio actually about a month ago they announced that they're doing they decided to put it on an actual podcast feed and on Spotify. So actually if you have a podcast app or whatever, iTunes, Google Play or whatever, you can actually download that radio show onto your device and listen to it like a podcast.
Yeah, so basically they release their own archive on Spotify, YouTube, and Apple Music now. And also there is unpublished talk episode between the actual recording also get released.
Yeah, that's actually the best part because it's almost
on that platform.
It almost doubles the length of.
But I think right now they only have until once they started doing it, so about only 4 weeks or so of episodes. They don't have the whole backlog or anything, but
only starting from that episode and until now.
Since the beginning of March.
Yeah.
Which so far it's been this is the show right currently it's hosted by Wakapon, but she usually has a guest on. So there's a Yayoi episode, and then there's Tenna is the most recent one. So yeah, they're very short though. They're only about 15-ish minutes or so long.
Yeah, the radio duration itself is 15 minutes, but then what they uploaded is they already cut the music and the background music also. So yeah, it's shorter than that, 15 minutes. So basically the radio version, but no music at all.
Yeah, I think I've listened to the it on YouTube once, and I had the weird Carpenter song as the title song or whatever, on top of the world, right?
Yeah, so they would get copyright struck if they left that in.
Yeah.
But yeah, the bonus, as Arda said, the bonus part is almost the same length as the normal part they broadcast on radio. So it's good because Teppen Radio used to be 1 hour, and ever since it got cut down to 15 minutes, it just feels so short, so unsatisfying.
So do they stitch it together? Stitch it together?
No, they don't. No. But it's just the bonus part is basically a continuation of the random word box, and then the other. Yeah, it's just
some mail reading as well.
Yeah. Clear for the 15-minute radio version, they have to cut out a lot.
Wait, so it's 15 minutes per week nowadays?
Yes, but then
it's 15 minutes.
Each guest goes for 2 weeks, so a total of 30 minutes.
Yeah, it started as an attachment to a different show, so it was here's Milky and Anya. What was her name?
Ainyan.
Here's Milky and Ainyan for 15 minutes, inside the show. And it was 2 or 3 times a week before. So, basically you got them for like an hour, but in chopped up parts, and then they spun off into like a full show, and it was like an hour. But now it's like, didn't it become like 30 minutes first when like Ayan and Kokoda or something?
Back then it was 30 minutes first, but then they cut it off until 15 minutes.
Cut down to 15. Wow.
Anyway, I subscribe to on my podcast app on my phone, Overcast. So it's all on there. Just type in Teppen, you can find it right there.
Good thing we
listen to
this podcast with the Teppen something.
Been a lot of confusing with the brand confusion and whatnot.
We suddenly see like our subscribers jump by like 10 times.
And we're like,
it's like, oh, it's English. I wonder if Misaki's on this show.
The comments are like, I don't know where's Wakapon. Why are there 4 guys talking?
You haven't heard of a podcast before, have you? Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, I listened to the one with Tenna. One of the ones recently. That's pretty funny. She has some pretty funny stories in there. But yeah, right now it's just Yayoi and Tenna are like the guests currently, and then not sure who's in the next ones, but
they pick
fun.
The best guests to start with,
to broadcast to the masses. Even though the show's been going on forever, it's not really start with anyway. Yeah. On the note of radio shows, there's also Jungle Radio, which is not as prestigious, I guess, in Ryan's eyes.
It used to be that like Teppen and NMB Radio were the Senbatsu radios, and then Jungle Radio were the kids.
The kids table.
The training, the training radio.
Yeah, the training one. It's not particularly interesting. I've listened to like, obviously probably Jeff has listened to more than I have at this point. But back then, I listened to like every single episode of Jungle Radio. It's not very interesting. It's very, very long though.
Like an hour long, yeah.
Yeah.
And like it's very same format.
Yeah, they haven't changed because it's I think it's like it's not an actual radio station. It's like net radio.
It's in the one in the theater, the one in the lobby.
No,
right?
I know.
I mean, it is, but it's extremely local. It's like only
it's FM.
It's like Chuoku in Osaka only.
Yeah, very, very weak signal.
Yeah, they need to pipe it out of the Sukintaku to the masses. Yeah. Anyway, Jungle Radio is like the show. It's every Monday and Thursday for an hour, and usually it's like the one on Thursday has like a set of hosts, and they're like on there for a year. So like this last iteration, it was Ayapion and Yayoi were the yearly hosts, and then the Monday one would be like one host who would be on like a 3-month cycle or whatever. So Ryan didn't even listen to when Zeon was the host for it last year.
No, not at all. I haven't listened to Jungle Radio in years.
Yeah. I listened to it when Misaki was on the host. She actually had some good like gimmicks. She basically changed all the formats to English and whatever. So instead of Oceate and NMB, it was Tell Us NMB.
She played Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, and all like scared, like surprised, like the guest members that are on. But yeah, but anyway, yeah. So now they're just going to be doing 2 hosts for both shows, and then for like 1 week or whatever, and then they'll change to a new set of hosts every week or whatever. So basically, it's kind of like you don't have the regularity anymore.
And I think they're getting rid of the thing where you write a haiku, because it was really hard to come up with haikus every week.
Yeah.
So now you can just ask questions.
Because like the random like the Mokukeisha part and whatnot. So yeah. Anyway, the first set of hosts will be Wakatan and Nihei Minami. When that starts up in April. So Art is already getting all of his emails prepared. So yeah, cool. I think it might be okay. Bryce said this is okay. when you're stuck with hosts you don't really care about, well, that and you just like you may not listen to it or whatever. When there's a host you do care about, you'll tune in each time. So at least it gives you more variety, but at the cost of regularity. So like Jeff probably won't listen to Jungle Row ever again unless Yayoi is a host. He's gonna hope for the Chihi Yayoi show.
You can do that after Chi graduates.
Or you get the Yayoi Miyochi radio show.
They had that when Ayapyeong was sick.
So yeah, the Nagisa graduation concert, Blu-ray and DVD sets, coming out March 31st. We already talked about it before, but yeah, they announced the release events though. So this is going to be on March 31st over at Tai Epsubashi. They're doing the store manager for a day event that they've done like a few times before. It's basically a group Watashikai. And it's like basically two groups, two sets of groups, right? So for the DVD, which is like the cheaper one, you get basically all of the non-Senbatsu young members. Like some of them are border Senbatsus, and a lot of them are not, though. But no knife gens, except for the promoted knife gens. And then for like 10,000, 6,000 yen, 16,000 yen. You can go see the Senbatsu members and Miki. And Shiori.
Well, also, the difference is the DVD, it's the same as the previous store manager events. They just hand the business card to you. And in the Blu-ray one, it's actually, technically it's not store manager, it's a signed poster event. So like,
yeah,
they'll write your name in front of you. And then the members' autographs are pre-signed. The funny thing is they also specify like you can't designate which member you want to write your name.
Yeah, because it's just gonna cause like,
delays and shit.
stupidity. Yeah.
Jeff's gonna go to the Chihi line and gonna get Mai to sign for it, or Miki to sign for it.
Actually, I'm probably not gonna go. It's just too expensive for like. And the Chihi group is really meh.
Wait, so you didn't plan to buy Blu-ray or DVD?
No, I never watched them anyway.
Oh, okay.
And it also doesn't have Christmas Party.
It does that?
The most important show. No,
Why?
because Nagisa hates Christmas.
Damn you, Nagisa.
Yeah, that's why it's kind of weird. The content is only day 1 and day 2.
And then the theater show.
Yeah.
I think the big highlight from this, big takeaway from this is like out of the lower group or whatever, Misaki was listed as one of the members. So this meant that okay, she's back, or she'll be back by March 31st.
Well, she's already back home today, I think.
Presumably, yeah.
Yeah, looking at her tweets.
Yes. So we'll see. I mean, it's only 6,000 yen, not that bad. Maybe I'll go to that one just to see her.
You're there already.
I'm there already because I think it's also Nishiuma's Seitansai. So.
And Yayoi's not.
Yeah,
Yayoi's not in it because she's gonna start her play rehearsals.
Same with Ray.
So that's why you won't come, right?
Yeah.
If Yayo is there, you will come, right?
Yes. I have so many Chihi autographs. Honestly.
You're like Keita with all of his Mimika checkies. You have them like on a wall. And then when she breaks your heart, you're going to take them down. Anyway, yeah, it's pretty exciting. At least interesting stuff there. This is like the only event we have until the singles come out. It's like the only thing to look forward to, but it's like way too expensive. But now I think that they announced the events, we don't. Probably less people actually will go to this.
Members keep.
I think they are.
The members keep tweeting about it, so I don't think it's selling well.
Yeah, and I think they're selling the same day tickets as well. So that's happening. That's cool. Next up, also happening coming up next week. Harakara and Tatsumoto Yayoi. What's Koyori's name? Yeah, one of saying the last name.
Itagaki.
Itagaki, yeah. Koyori, and then Mighty Hirayama Mighty. Were selected as like blood drive ambassadors or something. So there's like this Japan Red Cross event or whatever. And they're doing an event at Namba on March 29th. But I don't think actually some of these members will be there because there's another event happening that day. But I think Jeff said there's supposed to be members there at this event.
Yeah, so the page for this whole blood drive thing says there will be members at this event in Namba. Like there will be a blood donation bus, like
in front of the theater,
not in very little, close to the theater.
Okay,
but yeah, two of the members are at a festival, and then Yayoi is probably starting her play rehearsals already. So I don't know who will show up for this. They still haven't.
So the blood donor process will be outside, or just
usually that's how it is. It's like some blood van, blood truck, or whatever.
There's it's a bus or something with beds inside where you can lie down while you do the blood donation.
Yeah,
but then
they do things like this all the time for like even like health checks or whatever. Like I have to go get like a chest X-ray. They bring out this bus. I have to go get it like every year.
The other thing is that like for 2 or 3 weeks, if you go to certain blood donation centers in Osaka, you can, if you donate 400 milliliters of blood, you can get a clear file with the members on it.
Jesus Christ.
So I checked the like Red Cross website. They do all these giveaways all the time for blood donations because they, I think all over the world, like they're desperately short of blood donations. So they give out random stuff like a pack of chips or like a little stuffed animal or something.
Yeah, it's like a cookie or a bag of chips. I think it's because like also help you with like your blood sugar going down or whatever too, right? Because you get dizzy when that happens.
Yeah, the food. It's normal to give out the food after being blood donation.
Because you're supposed to like fast or whatever as well, like not eat for like 10 hours beforehand. I don't know. I've never donated blood before.
Oh really?
I plan to for the first time.
I used to donate my blood regularly before COVID, but after COVID, no, not yet again.
No more. That's kind of funny thing with this. So I guess Karen, for the longest time, she never knew her blood type. Like on her profile, it always said like Tokume, not Tokume, Fume or whatever, like unknown. Because she didn't know her blood type. So I guess she actually went and did the blood test, donated blood, and she finally found her blood type, and she's type AB.
Oh. No wonder she's a weirdo.
Made a whole like. I remember like on Twitter or whatever, she was like posting like, "Oh, I found out what my blood type is. Any predictions?" And people were like A, B, and then when she said AB, I was like, "Oh, I was half right," So anyway, we'll see. Yeah, that's coming up, so that'd be cool. I'll also talk about Karen. It's like her last hurrah of like real work before she leaves the Senbatsu. Karen and Mako were selected as ambassadors for the Osaka Cerezo soccer team, and they will be at a pre-game like fan event on March 30th. It's like similar to like what they've done before with like the rugby stuff.
Actually, are they like permanent like ambassadors for the whole season?
I don't know if it's like a permanent thing.
I think it might be just this one-time event.
Yeah. But like Karen posts pictures of her like going to this Cerezo event like 2 weeks ago prior to this announcement. And then everyone called out on her like saying, "No, you're just a bandwagon jumper her, pretending to like him," whatever. So there's that. Yeah, the two Senbatsu snubs get soccer work. How does that make you feel, Ryan?
The main Osaka team is Ganba Osaka anyway. Now it's
what? No.
What a great transition.
No, it's split in half.
No, I don't know.
It's split north and south, basically.
Ganba Osaka is also sponsored by Panasonic, which is...
Oh, well, because you're biased.
Very, very... No. What? No, it's a very huge company. So, yes. So it's Ganba
That's
Osaka.
It's a great mention, though, because Kojirin, I guess, was like selected. I'm not sure if it was ambassador as well for the Ganba soccer team as well.
No, she's like a regular in like some TV show.
Yeah,
okay.
For Ganba.
So it's like the thing that Chihi does.
Anyway, I remember seeing like some dumb tweets from some fan or whatever, like saying like you shouldn't go to the Cerezo event because the captain supports Ganba. It's like some dumb shit.
Yeah, like to the crazy.
I think
to the crazy soccer wodas, like all of NMB was poisoned because like Kojirin is an ambassador for Ganba now, so they don't want NMB associated with Cerezo. Yeah, so they're huge rivals because Ganba is like everyone in the north of Osaka supports Ganba, and then Cerezo is for the south. Also, Cerezo's sponsor is Yanmar, so that's pretty big too.
What's Yanmar?
The construction
company. Yeah. Ryan only cares about Komatsu. Some really like weird deep
really
cut.
There, so.
Yeah. You won't know about that unless you live in Japan, because there's like construction everywhere.
No, I think
like
Komatsu machines are also seen everywhere in the world.
Yeah. There's Komatsu in Indonesia as well.
Yeah.
What about John Deere?
John Deere's unfortunately.
That's also lawnmowers.
Yeah.
And tractors. Farm construction. Anyway, yeah. So that's happening. Let's see. Speaking of Kojirin, so she had 2 solo concerts back in January and March. She's going to have a third solo concert in June, on June 30th, at Osaka Cool Japan Park WW Hall.
That's the big one.
So she was at TT Hall previously.
Yeah.
Also, I believe there's also SS Hall, which is unfortunately named.
I just realized that.
But yeah,
to that hall.
The WWTT hall and all of that is
it's all Yoshimoto.
pretty nice halls. It's owned by the Osaka government, but it's like leased or something to Yoshimoto. So Yoshimoto is like does a lot of stuff for it.
The shows there, yeah. Comedy shows and stuff.
Yeah, I heard the second Kojirin solo concert sold out, so now she can move to the bigger one.
Also, she had like more like guests, like backup dancers with Knife Gins there, as well as Anju. I think Anju came back as her regular partner, whatever. But who were the Knife Gins? It was like Koyorin,
Yucatan,
Ripon and
Ayami.
No. Ryopi.
Yeah. Okay. Got her groupies. Also, she had like, I guess it wasn't an extension. I think it was a wig. No, because she had like really long hair in the second concert. She had like weird like extensions or whatever. But I think only for that day.
Yeah.
And then we saw a stream. Her hair is back to being short. So I'm not sure if it was a wig or just 1 day extensions, which would be really stupid. But that happened. Also coming up is Osaka Comic Con 2024. So last year NMB was involved with that. They're back again this time, but not the same members, because one of them graduated and one of them got dropped from Senbatsu. But yeah, the members who be chosen as the Osaka Comic Con 2024 ambassadors were Wakapon, Chihi, Rei, and then Keito and Sakatan are the 2 new members.
Yeah, so
taking Reiko and Karin spots.
Yeah, so they announced it before Senbatsu announcement. Then it is stated that it is they are some Senbatsu members. So yeah, it's kind of
I mean,
spoiler.
it's not literal. Senbatsu can just be used to mean like selected members. It doesn't have to mean the same single members. Obviously, these 5 are obviously Senbatsu members. It doesn't mean the others were not Senbatsu.
Also, like Karen getting like not being in this, I think that was probably the first.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Like red flag or whatever that she was getting dropped.
She promoted it pretty hard, right? Last year.
She was like way more into it than like fucking everyone else here combined.
Not really.
Then, like,
hey, Wakapon and Chihi went to Tokyo Comic Con.
Yeah.
Because they were invited. But then, yeah, like when I saw like Karen drop it and add Kate to Sakatan, I'm like, oh, okay, fuck this shit. I'm boycotting it this year. Especially like Sakatan say like in our Mobame or something that like she just like started looking up her sister or cousin or whatever.
Yeah.
Is into comics, so now she has like started asking them for for information. Well, last year was weird because it was Senbatsu, but also it was all Team M members.
And then they had a Team M mini live.
But I mean, now with this, I feel like this is probably going to be like the Senbatsu. The 29th single Senbatsu mini live.
Yeah, so they already confirmed there will be a mini live this year. And then last year they also had like with the the 5 ambassadors, they had like talk shows, so I guess that there will be talk shows as well.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they keep getting called back every year. All the Westaboos complain about them.
I mean, I saw a few, call it like virtual signaling or whatever, virtue signaling, but like I saw some Westaboos tweet like, "Oh, I was really like touched by how much effort the NMB members put into like learning about comics." But yeah, definitely like last year when they were first named, they were like there was some Westaboos saying like, "Oh, they don't know anything. Like, why are they getting invited? Tell us who the actor guests are."
Yeah, I don't. Not to like drag this back to the current conversation. It's like this is a very good example of like how, like Karen fucks up, in that like she gets like these niche things right, and she tries really hard to like learn them, but the thing is like it always feels fake, and she gets a lot of people like complaining about her with like going to Cerezo or whatever, right? Because like the only time she starts caring about things if she thinks it's gonna like get her ahead or something. But like
she's very pragmatic with it.
Yeah,
she'll promote things that she's involved with, but not things she's not involved with, which I get.
Feels fake, right? Like even for example, the Buffaloes thing, like that just like came out of the blue. It's not like she was Picaroon who was like always talking about like the Buffaloes, or Chihi before, right, with the Tigers. It was like, oh, they're in the Japan series. Oh, I've always been a Buffaloes fan.
Yeah, I think she talked about Buffalo after Buffalo won, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or before Buffalo.
Well, they were on the winning streak. Yeah, they were on the rise or whatever.
Yeah,
that's 2023 or 2022. Yeah,
and it might be true, but it just feels fake. Like, and this Comic Con thing, for example, right? Like, yeah, there's no fucking way she's interested in any of this shit. And if she was, like, I wish she would have talked about it earlier.
I mean, obviously, like, Comic Con is pretty huge. Like, this is actually tied to the American Comic Con, right? Like, the Tokyo one is a branch of the U.S. Comic Con.
Of the San Diego one, yeah.
And then, like, clearly it's, like, Yoshimoto or, like, Osaka government stuff that, NMB are named as ambassadors. But...
yeah. I'm just saying that, like, I wish... like because we do get, I mean, I understand the feeling of the Westaboos, and they're like, who the fuck are these people?
Mm-hmm.
They don't even know about like Iron Man's third armor or whatever. So yeah, I wish and as you said, it's a pretty like wide range, right? Like the Comic Con stuff. So I mean, I'm not saying like they should watch all Marvel movies or something, right? But at least like have some awareness of it.
I mean, they were. I mean, it's like Karen got really into Fast and Furious last year.
It's not even a thing in Comic Con. It's just a movie.
Yeah, that was it, because they had the Fast 10 panel last year.
It's anything Westaboo, just like how like anime conventions in the West are anything weeaboo,
like Japan or whatever. We could have a Takoyaki Party podcast like panel at like Anime Expo or something.
Yeah, we should.
Oh man, we should do that. We should do that. That'll be fun. Like Boston.
Well, Jeff has connections with the Anime Boston. Yeah, he did his train panel. So
it's not even a connection. Like anyone can apply.
Well, you know how it works. So
no, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I mean, I would be more impressed if like Karen suddenly starts talking about like liking Doctor Who or something. It's like, oh, I like the 12th Doctor better. It's like,
I don't know, she has like weird like rural niche interests sometimes. Again, that's the only reason I got into her is because she had orange chicken as like one of her favorite foods profile back in 2019.
That's not a niche interest. That's like going to fucking
no average Japanese person.
And then like, oh, orange chicken.
Like no average Japanese person knows what that is.
No average Japanese person should know what it is.
I know, that's why it's like really niche.
No, I'm saying like no one should care. anyways, yeah, nothing with. I mean, I don't know. I mean, this is not against Karen. I'm just saying that like, it's a good example.
I see what you mean. Yeah, she definitely is very fake and like bandwagony.
But you said you like her hard work.
I do. But this is the negative aspect of it.
That's how I feel about
working too hard.
I feel about Yoshimin.
Yeah. I mean, well, you have the bitch eating crackers thing going on with Ninth Gen. So I don't know how much of that I'll buy, but the thing with Yoshimin is that she has actual talents, right? So that's the main difference between her and Karen. And she talks about things that are not necessarily like, like, I don't know. For me, looking at Yoshimin, right? She also try hard, but for some reason, like, Karen feels faker.
Yeah, Yoshimin is the only one who's still watching Idol Shikkaku at real time.
Doesn't the other one, Funabashi Reina?
Yeah, si Reina, yeah. But she rarely tweet about that.
Yeah, but Yoshimin actually, like, tweets about it like an actual fan or something. Which, I get it. It's probably fake, right? Like, try hard. But she does a good job of like doing try hard shit. Anyways, like the thing I was talking about is like the piano thing, that's an actual talent, which Karen doesn't have. That was a sidetrack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm not gonna go to Osaka Comic Con.
That'll show them.
Yeah.
So Orlando Bloom is not showing up, right, or something.
Yeah, I think
Loki is coming.
There is Loki gonna show up. Both of
he was
Loki
at Tokyo. He was at Tokyo too. Yeah.
And also the guy from Death Stranding.
Yeah. That's what I'll say.
Yeah.
Matt Nicholson.
Yeah.
Get walk upon to play Death Stranding. She's gonna play Death Stranding 2. Not even play the first one. Speaking of jumping on things, cloud chasing, whatever. No, anyway. But also because like last year's Osaka Comic Con, we bought the 3-day pass, but it was like I barely was there. I was like there for like a grand total of 1 hour across 3 days. Also, it's got really expensive. Maybe because it's a real thing now. I remember it was like 3,000 yen or something, like stupid cheap last year.
Well, the guest for this year is kinda bigger than last year.
Last year he had some good ones. He had Orlando Bloom was there, Mads Mikkelsen was there, the Stranger Things girl was there. Jeffrey gonna go?
Yeah, like, especially since there's
only if Yayoi's in the mini life.
Sure. No, I'm gonna go for that Taiwanese food truck. It was really good.
Oh yeah, what was it? There was like a taco truck there too. There's that. This is happening tomorrow, or I guess today by the time you hear this podcast. So NMB is showing up on this like special quiz show program brought to you by MBS and TBS. The high school teacher quiz Senbatsu 2024. So this one is like, school quiz shows or whatever. And the interesting here is it's a lot of NMB members are in the cast here. Like it's basically mostly 7th, 8th, 9th gen members, and then also Yuina and Anon are there. So it's like a pretty interesting, good lineup that like, okay, NMB, like, a lot of NMB showing up on TV.
18 members.
Mighty's in it.
Yeah.
So it's already...
Well, next Shibuya Nagisa, of course.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so what is the program about?
Don't even joke.
It is quiz?
Yeah, it's a quiz show.
Yeah, they have...
Like, I think it's like similar to like the Toriniku show, but it's like a bunch of like high schools across the country like sent people in to compete for this, and basically whoever gets the best score will get was it 3 million? What's 300 mon?
Yeah, 3 million.
3 million yen, yeah. For winning, getting the top scorer.
Yeah, so the NMB members are there as like students who ask questions to the teachers or something. I don't know. I haven't watched this before, but it's during prime time nationwide on like the broadcast channel. So this is the most exposure NMB has gotten in a while. Just hopefully, like they're actually on screen enough.
Like, you watch that preview thing, they're on there only for the last like 3 seconds.
Well, who knows if they will be only for one question only and then leave.
Yeah, but
Seems kind of dumb though to have like all of them show up just for like that.
Yeah, so the
Well, I think it's like a 2-hour, 3-hour long show anyway. So it's
the connection is that MBS is the major broadcaster in Osaka, and yeah, some NMB members are on shows with them, like TV and radio. So,
and then the Emo Sto is on there too.
Yeah.
MBS is the TV station like across Osaka Johor. I'm sure you
with
guys
like the Conan characters outside it.
No,
the
that's
statues.
YTV.
Oh, okay.
No, MBS is in Fukushima.
Oh, okay. So it was YTV is the one in Osaka Johor. Then.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I had to think for a second. Fukushima, wait.
No, not.
That's up
It's the
here.
one near Ueda.
Yeah. From the airport.
We passed. So that Fukushima is near the Grand Cube, where we went recently for like 12th or 11th anniversary, 12th anniversary.
12th anniversary. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's good. It seems like it's gonna be a fun show to watch, and perfect for NMB. So there'll probably be a stream or whatever you can watch it. Other piece of news here I have here is the andMikana Volume 2, like book, photo book, or whatever style book thing. It's coming out on April 5th.
Yes.
And she's gonna have
They have
the Watashi.
Watashikai.
Yeah.
In, Ebisubashi Tsutaya and Kinokuniya. I don't know which Kinokuniya this is. Maybe it's the
I think
one.
Shinjuku.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh man, you have to go all the
Ryan's
way
gonna go.
to Shinjuku.
Yeah, that's pretty far away. Have to sit in a train for 30 minutes. Yeah, maybe I'll go. I don't know. I'll definitely buy the book. I just don't know if I'll go or not.
Did you buy the first one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you buy the signed one or the normal one?
I don't know. I think I bought the signed one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I got the one from Ebisubashi. Yeah, Tsutaya.
So this is the one where she went to Korea to shoot, right?
Yeah, and the photo shoot is from Korea.
Yep. That was kind of disappointing to me that the Korea trip was for this. It was like, I mean, okay, I guess. But
What did you think it would be?
I don't know.
Soul Collection.
Why not? Or
DMC collection.
Pyongyang collection. No. I don't know. Maybe she's doing like some music video for some K-pop idol, or I don't
For a sigh.
for Psy, yes.
So there's that. Are we gonna talk about these other things that Ryan added at the end?
Oh, Ryan added them.
Yes.
Yeah, these like boomer
Well, no,
rapper things. no one cares
Kansai
about.
collection. Mikana was on Kansai collection. What the fuck?
Okay.
You're gonna talk about Jungle Radio, you're not gonna talk about Kansai collection.
But did you go?
No, why would I go?
You went for Yuri.
That was a very long time ago.
That was like what, last weekend, right?
Oh no, I think it was on Wednesday.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it was
Last
a
week.
holiday. Yeah, there was she I think was it like third or fourth time that Mikana's in Kansai collection. So previously she's been able to do it with like other members, like with Ray or stuff like that. But now she's solo. So this is an invitation to her, not to NMB anymore.
And former NMB.
Yeah, I guess because of the Kansai the connection, right? So they Milky, Akarin, Miru for some reason.
Miru. Yeah.
Yeah, and also Nana and Suzu were there.
With
that was because of their brother. So it was the first time that they showed up as a family. That was interesting.
So who is he anyway? I don't know.
Like Nakayama.
Nakamayu.
he was,
Johnny's guy. Yeah.
but he quit, and that's why he can be in this now, right?
Oh, did he quit? I didn't know he quit.
That's why they have pictures of him, because normally like Johnny's is super controlling and doesn't allow photos and stuff.
Yeah, but they've been sued, and it's a new.
Oh, it's not.
New,
It's not Johnny's anymore.
Yeah. It's start to smile. No, it's Smile Entertainment or something. I don't know. Anyways, yes. Nakayama Yuma used to be Johnny's. He was like one of the most pushed like Johnny's kids. Wonder why? No. And then his sisters were both NMB members. So it was their first appearance. Anyways, yeah. I want to talk about Kansai Collection and Mikana.
How about Tokyo Girls Collection Sapporo?
I don't know what that is.
Well, we're on the topic of former members.
Saipi was on it.
Mochan and Saipi were at that thing.
Yeah.
Which also like Mochan, like side note, she's been like getting like way more work than she ever did when she was in NMB.
Yeah, that it makes me very suspicious
kind of weird thing.
where she's getting it, but whatever.
It just says NMB management hated her.
I mean, yeah, but then that doesn't answer how she's been getting these weird jobs.
Yeah, 'cause she like worked at a Harajuku clothing shop for a day or something. It's like a bunch of weird stuff.
Yeah.
And she has a photo book coming out, so I don't know. Maybe she's doing hustling.
Yep.
She's the try-hard worker.
Yep. Good for her.
Yeah. Ryan also wants to talk about Ion.
Well, I'm sure that people listening to this are curious. Ion apparently passed the national exam for nursing or something, so she's officially a nurse.
Graduated from her nursing school.
Yeah, she graduated.
So it's only three years education for nurse.
Maybe it's a vocational. It's vocational, right? It's not a full university course.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know when she graduated from university, or nursing school. Not university. I don't know when she did that, but she did, and then
I think it was. Well, was that picture of her in the kimono? Was that because she got the certificate or because she graduated?
Good question. I don't know. She didn't really say. But anyways, she passed the exam, and then good for her. And I wish she would come back so that we're not cursed with this double center.
She'd come back, kick out Mighty and Sakatan, reclaim her spot.
Yes.
Bring NMB back to make NMB great again. Okay. And then also, lastly, breaking news just came in here hot. The other Tetra song, Otome no Ice. The music video is on the NMB music YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can go check it out. Check it out now. Well, not right now, but after we finish this podcast. Okay. I think no, yeah. So Idol Shikkaku is wrapping up. It's almost done. It'll be 2 episodes left.
2 episodes left, yeah.
The penultimate episode will be out by the time you hear this. So you can stay tuned. The subs are coming as well. Slowly but surely. We just put up episode 9 like almost 2 weeks after it came out.
Yeah. Life has got
Technical difficulties.
Yeah.
So you can check out the Idol Shikkaku on that. I've been going to NMB. I've been going to Osaka lately, seeing the shows, seeing Kansai, so I'm doing that stuff too.
Go to Matt's channel and
see the sad state of current
You should
Kansai.
go
Did you
to.
bitch about it? I didn't watch your thing. Did you bitch about it?
I did,
You did.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it wasn't like I felt like more like it was like sad, like I feel bad for her right now.
Okay.
Like,
So did you?
and I wasn't shitting on the committee people either. It's like it seems really like budget and lacking.
Okay, here's a question. Did you come to this conclusion separately, or was it because me and Jeff were like complaining about it?
Oh, I filmed that before, and then I saw
Oh,
you guys' comments later.
Yeah. Okay.
So did you know anyone from birthday committee or not?
Like I know some people in the committee, but I didn't talk to them about it
Okay.
because that'd be weird. Maybe I'll join next year just to help them if there is a next year.
Are you gonna go
yeah.
to NIG Fest?
Am I gonna go to NIG Fest? Absolutely not, because I'll be in Osaka at that time.
Oh yeah.
For what? Like
Actually, because that's on the 29th. I'll be in there from the 28th though to see the Mera Mera Bachi Bachi NMB show, and staying over until April 1st. I'll be hopefully watching Mew's birthday show and Nishiuma's birthday show. Like March is really busy with birthday shows. Because it's like Ayapil and Nishiuma both have the same birthday, and then Ray Pullen and Mew have the same birthday in March. It's like stupid. I'm not gonna be seeing NIG Fest. Would I go anyway, even if I wasn't already in Osaka? Probably not, because it's like 10,000 yen, and you get to watch like a 25-minute Chica Idol bullshit festival for NMB.
Yeah, I mean, it's good that they're trying these things, but like, yeah, not for me.
Yeah, I went to a few and I don't want to go anymore. Fighting with Chica Idol fans.
Yeah, I think the target also for Chica Idol fans, not for the regular fans also.
I only go to the one if it's free and it's like a fucking like cover for a fucking Bitcoin bullshit.
and if it's in Saitama.
Yeah, that too. That was like the real selling point.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, okay, it's only like an hour and a half away instead of 2 hours or more.
Yeah.
But anyway, NIG Fest is on March 29th over at Tokyo Dome City Hall. And this is like the last hurrah for certain members. So Yumin, Anon, Zeon, Chihi, Kojirin, Wakanyan, Yukino, Reipon, Harakaren, Mighty, Mikana, and Mew will be the participating members. So it's like a weird like mix of N and M.
Yes, so
members.
It's 6 and 6 members, isn't it? And then there's in the actual Senbatsu there's 5 and 5 from N and M. So like there's one or two replacements, like non-Senbatsu members.
So that's happening. But yeah, I will not be going to that. Okay, also, we got a comment from Phantom last show. He said, hey, congratulations on reaching 100 episodes. So thanks, Phantom. Hopefully we'll see you at the one of the events coming up.
Congrats for Anon getting back in Senbatsu.
Okay. So yeah, if you have a comment or question for a show, you can leave it in the comment section on the YouTube page for this video. You can also email us at nmbtakoyaki.party@gmail.com. Also subscribe to the podcast on your podcast platform of choice. Takoyaki, Teppen Radio, right next to each other in the search directory. So if you're looking for those, you need some NMB content on your podcast device. It's right there.
You can listen to Wakapon, or you can listen to us. Easy choice.
Right. Also on Spotify, of course. So give us 5 stars. Give Teppen Radio 1 star, or whatever.
No, don't do that.
Give them 4. I guess. Yeah. Give us 5 at least, and then Teppen Radio give them whatever. Yeah. All that stuff, yeah. Anyway, thanks for listening to the show, and we'll see you again next time. Peace!